Hello and good morning. Welcome to 2021. You're here, 47 Yorktown. I see that you're here. Congratulations. It is 2021, man. It's 2021. We have made it. I don't know about zombies and aliens, but I know I did a, this is my second morning blend of the day. I was live for 2 hours. Even fell asleep on my stream. Yes, I fell asleep. But that's neither here or there. Hey, I apparently you found me because I'm live again and I'm here. Crazy. So we'll get out those invites to the stream here and we could share them accordingly. All right, here, Bird. Here comes the new one. Here comes the new StreamYard. So there's that one. Dave Shambo. Look at Facebook. Gotta go to Facebook. What do you got there? Oh, my razor blade. You got my razor. there
Hello,
goes.
world. It's Berto Bray 5, Kapla.
That's Sapphire, the cat.
Oh,
She's
Sapphire.
Yeah, she was one featured in the cat hat video.
Oh.
Good morning.
So, I woke up. I was so happy. 2021 had started. It was going to be a new year. I had what's that? Expectations, and I was excited even a bit. And I checked my YouTube stats to see how the Star Trek Discovery video was doing, because it was doing pretty good last night before I went to sleep. And I find, probably because it was the end of the year and YouTube cleaned up a bunch of old accounts,
right?
I lost 50 subscribers. I'm down to 20. I'm back down to 2501, which means that it's very possible I will fall below 2,500 again. It's like a whole month and a half of gains wiped out.
Wow.
In one night. It's not YouTube's fault. I get it. They've got to delete the old accounts. But it sucks. It sucks. And of course they did it on New Year's, which I guess is the usual time for them to do it. But this is the biggest one-day drop I've ever seen for me. By far.
Yeah.
Hail, Kuroga.
Yes. Hail, Kuroga. Absolutely.
How did your numbers? I know they still look like they were about where they were last time.
Yeah. I went live last night at 9 p.m. Mountain and stayed right till when Captain Trek is supposed to be on with the morning brew, and there was no morning brew. So I'm like, I waited almost 30 minutes before I went live, and then I went live, and then I guess I couldn't be found because I couldn't even find myself on YouTube.
Yeah, no, you weren't. As far as YouTube knew, you were not streaming. It was just all lost into the ether.
Wow, that's just weird. I'm working out. Like, is there anybody alive? Like, is this a 28 days later thing?
This is how 2021 is going to be. Nobody's going to come to the streets.
Yeah. Well, you found me, though. You found me in 47 Yorktown, Dave D Sound.
Well, now I got notification that you were streaming. It shows up as somebody streaming. It comes in my notifications. None of this happened. None of this was there for the last stream.
Yeah.
It literally didn't exist as far as YouTube was concerned.
Right.
Dave G is asking for a link.
Yeah.
Do you have a way to send it to him?
Yeah, I'm going to
if
go
you
through.
want, I know.
Yeah, no, I'm going to go through Facebook right now. I just got to come up here and. All right. Friends. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh. No. All right. Look at your Facebook message there, Dave, and you'll find it. So there it be. Oh, and Nina's awake. That silly kitty. I got Tiger on the back here. Good morning, Dave B Sound.
Good morning again.
Okay.
How are you?
Good.
Kapla, Bird? And
Applaud,
hello, Bill.
Dave.
Yeah, well, we've been up all night.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
I know the Rapture, basically 47 Yorktown. I went from a net gain of subs in the last 4 weeks to now minus 19. First time I've ever really seen a 2-digit loss.
Yeah, significant. That's significant. Well, I'm almost to 3. I'm getting closer to 300. It looks like I have 286 right now.
I wonder what anti-tracker is at. Let's see. 14.5K. I think that's where he was.
Sorry.
Oh, no worries, Dave.
Long night.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it's fun.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Deej. This is the second morning blend.
Deej, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Deej.
Yeah. I'll send you a link there, Deej. This will be another StreamYard link, different from the one before, of course. Y'all got it. You should have it within seconds.
I thought humbug. Haha.
Hey, but you made it out of 2020. Welcome to 2021.
Yeah, 47. That's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Subs thing. Morning, Deej.
Okay, well, I sent you a new link, Deej. I know where I could, and I'll put it in my Discord on the post your channel here. See, the cat's saying Happy New Year. Just wishing everybody a new Year. And Neva's talking to the cat. That's a good crazy kitty.
It sounds like it's talking, actually. Like,
Yeah.
from my end, it sounds like it's talking.
Hello? Yeah, you
Yeah.
can see hello.
Yeah, I keep hearing it saying hello, hello.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Sapphire, the talking cat. Can you say?
Now that's a video idea. Sapphire the talking cat as the title. And
Yeah.
just start
Dude,
saying hello,
absolutely.
hello.
Those things
That's your
go
next,
viral immediately.
yeah, that's your next 50,000
Yes.
view video.
Yeah. I've watched those. The one with the husky when he's like, go in the kennel, because huskies are very vocal. And it just goes, no. Come on, go in the kennel. No. And it's hilarious because it's actually saying no. It knows what the word means and it's actually articulating it. And it's not the one where the guy does the thing, which is also funny. Where he voices it, but okay, that was a joke.
Yeah. It's all right, Dave. Very vocal cats. How you doing, Deej?
Join us, Deej.
You should join us, Deej.
The flock
know.
is a nice place to be, Deej.
Is it
Join
must?
us, Deej.
Is it too early? Is it too early? Is it too early? I don't know. Is it too early? Bird, you could be. Is there gonna be? There's gonna be a bed life later on today. I hope so.
Well, somebody better do something today. Because Bill and I are whooped.
I slept for a little bit.
Did you?
Get babysitting still sleep, not waking him up. Good.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Right on, Deej. Right on.
Sorry about that, Jedi Bill. Yes, I'll be doing bed life this afternoon. At least as far right now. I mean, I plan to do it as long as everything goes well. I will be doing bed life like a normal Friday.
Good. A lot of folks looking forward to that each week.
Thank you.
You know what, Bird? Yeah, we do actually. Might not think so, but we do.
Yeah.
No,
I appreciate
really.
it. I really do.
One Friday I was listening to you while I was filling up water bottles outside of one of the water dispenser places.
Hi, Wookiee Supremacy.
Yeah.
Just getting to bed. Saw you were live. Happy New Year, but talk to you later, Bill. Okay.
Happy New Year, Wookiee Supremacy. Great to see you. Just trying to fill up the empty spaces and streaming. The
Well,
two.
hey, Bird. Let me ask you. How was your New Year? What did you do over the New Year? Did you,
We
I don't know,
called
set
the
up?
fire department because our gas alarm kept going off.
Oh gosh.
And then they came, 2 fire trucks, and they told us our gas alarm was broken. Get a new one, and they left.
Uh,
Then I was up listening
Did they
to
use sensors?
Anti-Tracker.
Did they have the
Yeah,
sensors?
they had some handheld sensors
Yeah,
come
yeah,
in.
yeah. Okay, so
He
okay,
said he
cool.
was
Yeah. So they
absolutely
did due
sure.
diligence. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
said, "You
Well, I
sure?"
was a
He's like, "I'm
firefighter, so I know the procedure. That's why I was
okay."
making sure they weren't just going through, just like the hell with you. You know what I mean?
Well, the first thing when he saw Mama pray outside, I asked, "Oh, did you burn dinner?" As a joke. When they came in, they took out the
Mm,
gadget.
we would have not done that.
Honestly, it first thing he told me is, "Oh, there's no carbon monoxide." I was like, "No, it's not carbon monoxide. It's the explosive gas alarm." He said, "No, there's no gas. You're good." He's like, "Yeah." He looked at the detector. It was old. He's like, "Yeah, this is broken. Just throw it out. Get a new one."
Yeah,
And he was nice. He's like, "Listen, if it goes off again or you smell gas, feel free to call us back. We'll come right over." But
yeah,
they just called it a 1026, which I assume is a false alarm,
yeah.
and they left.
Yep. Well, that's cool. I just wanted to, as long as you saw them use a sensor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway,
hey,
we got a
what's his
new
face? Whatnot. Hello. Sorry,
we had
kids.
a
Go ahead.
brand new alarm. We didn't know where it was immediately, but Mom found it maybe after they left. And so we put a new battery in that and plugged it in where the old one was, and it was fine. It didn't go off. So,
That's right.
and looking at the expiration date on the old one, the expiration date was October 2021. So it was quite old, but it didn't quite reach the expiration date.
Yeah, but
But
those
it's pretty
expiration dates on
close.
those things are usually 10 years, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it had a pretty long
That's not a
life.
bad run, but and it let you know that it failed basically, but
yeah.
it didn't let you know why.
Right. Right.
Well,
So I
glad you're
guess it's
safe.
better it alarmed rather than just die
Yeah,
not alarmed. So,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
and
that's
of course it had to
it.
be New Year's Eve to do it, but
Well, that's my best injuries on New Year's Eve.
one last FU from 2020.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I I thought I had to have my COVID test yesterday in the afternoon, and I said to my wife, she was like, "Look, 2020 is over," and I was like, "Watch them just stab me through the brain and like lobotomize me, like you don't. It's not over until it's over."
Exactly.
Yeah. How you doing? What's his Facebook? Happy New Year. Great to see. Great to see you here. Man.
Yeah, buddy.
You know.
Yes, it is. 10/7's out of service.
Well, I was live into the new year, so what's 7 hours? 7 hours. I think.
You streamed 7 hours, over 7 hours.
Yeah. This is just extra.
And I went through my book collection when you made a sandwich.
Yeah, and I streamed for 2 hours that didn't get broadcast to YouTube.
No, I didn't see it at all. I saw
Yeah.
you saying that you were streaming, and I couldn't find it. So,
Yeah, I couldn't even find it myself. So
and Bird said he couldn't.
one of those things. I don't know. Weird.
Hey, PJ, what's up? Happy New Year.
Hey, Herbal Nation. Welcome.
Happy New Year, PJ.
Happy New Year. Great to see you, man.
Are you still in Spain? You already had your New Year. You're late to the party, pal.
Now you're trying to sound like John McClane. Welcome to the party, pal. Right?
Oh, come on, Deej. I was just telling Bill, this is the first New Year I've been up at midnight in years.
Yeah. Well, that's better than being awake. We'll sleep later. I guess I'm gonna have to go erase that previous morning blend that I had because it recorded as if I was live on YouTube. So I hope it don't go two
Well,
morning
hey,
blend.
Bill, did anybody find it? Did anybody show up?
Nobody found out. It sat on 0 for 2 hours.
No. Yeah.
Which is a good thing because I fell asleep on that one. So I literally the camera was on. The camera was on. So there's no hiding that. I fell asleep with the camera on stream. But it wasn't being broadcasted, so yeah, I know. I'm bad.
No, it was a fun New Year, so
Yeah.
I mean we had a ball just chatting. I was off work, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cool that you are, man. Hey, Professor Brainy Specs. Good
Hey,
morning.
Specs.
Welcome to the new year. Congratulations, you made it. You have entered 2021. Hopefully in style.
I can't see a chat because I'm on my phone. Is he coming up?
I don't
Remember, he
know.
had to work when it snowed. He had to go in late. I was kind of hoping he'd have been listening earlier when I was talking about books.
Yeah.
His thing.
Yeah, they are his thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Being a librarian and all.
Hmm. I wonder how Yosef's doing. Hey, where is
He's in the greetings from the future. He's in the
Yeah.
future, man. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. Gotta clean those windows.
That's right. That's right. All right. Jeff, look in your Twitter DM. Should find the link there. It's also in the Insomniac 2 Class Act group. I'm going to find you a link somehow.
Not like last time.
Yeah. Don't know if them trolls are ready to pounce. You never know when them trolls are ready to pounce. Got to keep high security.
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah. Trying to wake up first. Does coffee help? Professor Bernie Specs is a fresh cup pot of coffee would. Yeah, I can almost smell it. I should put on a pot of coffee. That would smell good right now. Except for Nina always says she complains when I make it. I either use too much coffee or too little coffee. With how you put it in the.
I can tell them how to make
Yeah. Well, I I
Come
just
on.
do it on
That sandwich was awesome, wasn't it?
I don't know. I mean, the sandwich I had was okay. I don't know about her sandwich. One I made for her.
my sandwich. It's good but messy.
Good but messy.
Very messy.
Yeah. Well, jelly tends to leak out the sides. What can I say?
Yeah.
Jelly or jam, whatever that.
Honey, jelly, jam, all leaks.
Yeah.
You can use less of it, but then it tastes less good.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I would not recommend that.
Well.
Just extra wet, moist towel, good to go.
Yeah.
Love peanut butter and jelly.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those simple foods that my chef wife hates. Hates it. Just like can't stand it. And it's like, man, peanut butter and jelly is awesome.
Yeah.
She hates pan pizza. Can't stand that.
Uh-huh.
Happy New
Doesn't
Year,
like.
Professor. And
Hey,
no,
Prof.
Charlie is not in the house. Charlie is at his house now with Sissel Prey in Jersey,
In Jersey.
New Jersey.
Yeah. How far is that?
Probably
An
like an hour.
hour.
If no traffic, an hour. But there's always traffic.
There's
So.
always traffic. Oh
Uh,
man.
You can't hop on the Hudson River line.
No,
you
you can't hop on the Hudson River line to get there.
Bird, I told you before about when I went to Wayne and we bypassed construction and went through just the edge of the city. I mean, I've been in New York a lot, Manhattan, and man, talk about a nightmare. I didn't think it was that heavy compared to the Beltway around DC, to be honest with you, except the infrastructure. There's turns to bridges and more turns and then turns again. And then you turn onto this bridge and then make the turn that's on the bridge, off the bridge to go onto the road that you were on to begin with.
Oh yeah. I mean, actual volume of cars is probably more on the Beltway, but it's just because there's more room for
Right.
more cars. I mean,
Right. The infrastructure there is just
yeah,
it's left over from
right.
another
From
era,
horse and
and
carriage days.
it worked. Yeah, I remember you showing us your house in Flight Simulator, what, a
Right.
month ago or something like that, and I didn't recognize that area, but I do know the Manhattan, some of the area in Manhattan, and wow, it's just so convoluted, and I hadn't been there in so long, and we were coming back from my dad's funeral, and my wife was driving, and she's a trooper. She's except for big bridges that Delaware bridge, that thing can go to hell. Never going over that again. Not in high winds. That thing, that's scary. At Bay Bridge here in Virginia is nothing. It's like, what is it, 3 miles, 4 miles? It's nothing. People have actually fallen off of that bridge in accidents and survived. That Delaware Bridge, that arch on that thing, I don't know what you were thinking. You're talking about like sailing ships that nobody's even built yet, that tall, going the arch on it,
Well,
and there's
future
trucks
proofing.
and there's yeah, but that thing sucks, man. That thing can go bite a dick. I'm sorry, I hate that bridge with a passion. No, that bridge, bad, wrong. Go around ferry, fine, take the ferry. You know, that thing is scary, and on a calm day. But it especially, well, okay, as a passenger, when you're in control of the vehicle and you can feel what's going on, that's a little different. But as a passenger, and I was a passenger, that scared the crap out of me. I drove over it, and that was not that big of a deal. But as a passenger, and in a windstorm, when they're like thinking about closing it, but you can still go. Yeah, don't do that. I'm sorry, I talk about bridges a lot online. I don't know why. No, really, I'm
okay.
Hey, Orville Nation, since you're here, if you don't mind me asking, did you notice any drop in subs since yesterday? Because I lost 50 overnight. I assume it was a YouTube year-end cleanup, but it was my biggest drop I've ever remember seeing. And I was just curious if I was the only one, because looking at other people's channels, they still seem to have the same subs or more than they had yesterday. And I don't know. I mean, the bigger channels, you can't even see differences in the changes because they're just too small. I know you've got like 1,000 more than I do, but are in the same general range. Professor Brainy Spec says, I need to watch your Discovery review. I don't what the hell to think of it. Well, yeah, kind of episode you just gotta suspend disbelief even.
Oh, PJ, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just responding to his chat a little late. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah.
Not last night. Oh, weird. Okay. Thank you, Orville.
Mrs. Lobdell says it's Skynet. Oh.
He got a bump up last night, says Orville.
Nice.
Oh, well.
Congrats, Orville Nation. How's Mr. Lundell? Are you gonna have some groovy movies coming up for us? Any special premieres?
I predict that Mr. Londell will be showing Kingdom of the Crystal Skull very shortly, specifically on Bird's channel. Sorry, that's for some reason that is such a droll thing that I find funny. I don't know why.
That's okay.
There's no other way to harass Bird because he's fucking brilliant. So, Kingdom
Yeah.
of the Crystal Skull over and over and over.
This is like me with sparkling vampires.
He just become a babysitter, Professor. He
Yeah.
he is babysitting random children from the neighborhood, I believe.
Only the ones he stole the Yoda from.
I assume, he dresses up as a unicorn or a bunny or a Tyrannosaurus Rex to keep them entertained for the day. It's Uncle Deej's happy fun time babysitting service.
Yes, no
I'm
doubt.
working on the web.
I've been up all night, brother, all night long, as usual. How you doing, Snowdub?
Snowdub. Yes, he has.
Yeah.
I
Happy
think
New
we all
Year!
have.
Happy New Year to you. Yo. We made it. It's 2021, and we could say, bye bye. Don't. I don't want to revisit you. But thanks.
Let's not pick on 2020 until we're way past it. I don't know. It could do some weird thing like come back.
He's right.
No.
He's right, folks. He's right. That's exactly what it could do. Everybody's all like, oh, yeah, you know what? It's just a calendar day. It really isn't anything.
I mean, the Russians could have hacked our systems, and we wake up tomorrow, and it's December 33rd, 2020, and it was just all a big joke that 2020 ever ended. Like, aha, we got you.
Nah.
Don't basically. It feels good for a moment. Hey, thanks, Killjoy Bird of Prey. It feels good for a moment, but he's right. He's right. Everything's the same as it has been. It will be. It's a new year. Hooray! Your number has changed. That really doesn't do too much for you, I mean, unless it's your bank account number for some reason, it doesn't really mean much. Your calendar, like you really flip the little thing on your calendar.
Deej needs to make business cards with that name on it. And I'll send one to Sissel Prey.
Repent daycare.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see, won't we?
That's what Mama Prey's feeling. She doesn't have great hopes for 2021.
You don't.
Well, let's find out. Let's find out. All we're gonna have to do is find out and see if we can do anything to make it better. What we can. Let's give it a shot. It's worth a try. All we can do is fail.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to look at it with rosy eyes. I don't, but I don't also dismiss it. Let's give it a shot. Let's at least try a little. Be a little nicer and be a little more philanthropic. When you can, and the hell with haters. Be nice to them too. Just give it a shot. All we can do, if you don't give it a shot, you fail. If you do give it a shot and fail, you fail. But it might work. Give it a shot. I say give it a shot. I'm willing to give it a try. I'm willing to be positive and try to give it a try.
Sounds good.
Well, let's do it then.
What Jeff sounds like a Krogan tactic. Maybe. Yeah. You're paranoid. You're paranoid. Don't stop being so paranoid, Professor Brainy Specs.
We need that though.
Paranoia?
Vigilance.
Oh, okay.
You still have to be vigilant. Everything's not hooray. You still have to be smart. And that's one smart MF if you don't mind. No, it didn't, Professor.
It didn't. That's why I'm here on my show. You know, I was planning on joining.
And it's the first time I've ever lied to any of you when I typed in the chat that I would stay there until it went live. Well, I didn't. So I'm sorry. It's the first lie I've ever typed or said to anybody here. But it wasn't a lie. I was like, you contacted me and we're like, I'm live. He wasn't going live. I should have left it on another screen. I don't know. I did say that. Sorry, Captain. You weren't live. But I did say it. So I feel bad.
Not
real bad. I mean, you know, come on. Hey, wake up, everyone. Boing, boing.
I still have Captain Track's stream open. It has not gone live. So
Okay.
You didn't miss anything.
But I did write in there that I would stay. I didn't. You know. It's one of the flaws of myself. I told you, Bill about loyalty.
Yeah.
I'm just like super loyal. So that's why that apology basically meant nothing to all of you, but I had to do it.
No. We like Captain Trex. Captain Trex, good
Yeah,
guy.
I know. Yeah. Hey, Bird, did you get anything really cool for Christmas that I might have missed?
No, we don't really exchange gifts anymore.
No, I meant there was a kind of a thing that had to do with space travel that maybe I seem to remember you and another prolific YouTuber talking about. Did you see that and stuff?
You mean on Space Engineers, the game?
I'm asking about the model.
The model?
Oh, if you don't know about it, I can't tell you then. Never mind. You must have seen it. You guys talked about it, man.
And the thing Anti-Tracker's working on?
Yes.
I saw it, yes. It didn't arrive yet. He's still working on it.
Okay. Now, the reason is because the last time I remember, he was showing it off and you weren't on, or as far as he knew, watching, and was like, here, and he showed it off, and we all promised not to talk about it.
Okay, yeah, no, he did show it off when I was on his stream, so the cat's out of the bag.
Okay, cool.
And he knows it.
All right. All right. Well, I thought
it does look very interesting. A Jeep with warped nacelles crashed into a mountain.
Asteroid, maybe. Mountain, asteroid,
well,
rock,
whatever it is.
Planet.
A big rock, yeah.
It's cool. I thought it was cool as hell, man. And I thought it was a nice gesture. I just didn't want to ruin the surprise if you didn't know. I figured you would have. I figured as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh man, he's on here already. He's just not saying anything.
No, I probably wasn't, but Another stream I came on, and he specifically showed it off to me to get my reaction.
That's cool, man. Yep. New year. Hey, Jedi.
Yeah.
Bird, did you talk to Jedi recently? Because Jedi was really on the ball about doing his new stream and basically making like a short or something. And I found what he had to say really professional. Like, I think he's going to do this for real and without really a problem.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys talked about it or not, because we were just talking about it this evening. But
Yeah.
it's really cool. I didn't mean to let a cat out of a bag or anything.
It's okay.
But I want to. I want everybody to know about it to motivate you, because I think that you've got this under control, man.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, anyway, if you guys talk about it, it's a really good idea. But I don't mean right now, just whenever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Gonna
Willis,
make it.
I know, Mr. Londell. You said that before. You said that earlier, and when we first saw it. That's funny. I remember.
What? Oh. I got a cat over here playing with a bag, a trash bag. Oh, you know them. Yeah, that's the electrical
Bill,
cord.
do your cats knock things off tables?
Yeah, all the
They
time.
do.
All the time.
That's so weird.
All the time. They do.
The whole time I had cats, they never knocked stuff off tables. There was a lot of stuff on the floor that were on tables, but I never saw them knock anything off a table.
5 subs. 5? Only 5 each.
Huh.
Damn it. You're trying to get to 600. I'm trying to get to 300. Eventually we'll get there, Deej.
The problems.
Hmm?
Who was LDG talking to the other day? Was it you, Bill? Or was it Deej, maybe?
About what? About what?
About keywords. Oh, it's Captain Trek, I think.
Well,
He's talking about doing
he
keywords and things like that, and giving advice about keywords. I was doing my little project, and I was listening in. It was very interesting. Talking about like trying to increase traffic and things like that. I found that interesting. It makes a lot of sense, because it's the same thing that they use in the automated resume service. You can put in keywords. Basically, you can copy the qualifications, put them in as keywords in the document to make the automated resume service get your resume to a human to actually read it. It's the same kind of thing that YouTube's doing.
Huh.
So the keywords that are well, I'm not going to repeat what he said. I mean, ask him, because he defined it brilliantly, I thought. Like anything to have to do with, like, Trek, Star Wars, things like that might pop up in a search would be helpful to have you pop up. And I just found that, like, yeah, why didn't I think of that? And then I thought about the automated resume search, and because I researched that, and that's exactly what they do. And the big hack is you take like I said, you take the qualifications listing on the automated resume, put it in a document, shrink it down, put it back in at the bottom of your resume, and change the text to white. So if it prints up, it won't be seen. Sure, they can trace the number of figures and number of letters that are typed, but nobody in HR is going to go, there's 500 extra letters or 500 extra words. They're not going to look at that as long as the margins are right. And basically, it gets you through the system in order to have a human actually read your qualifications, go, this is a perfect fit, as opposed to the computer saying, no, it didn't register exactly what. It's an algorithm. Again, it's an algorithm in order to ease the tension on HR, which basically disqualifies a lot of qualified people. But same thing with the YouTube,
Yeah. Yep.
At least that's what he was saying, and it made perfect sense. That I never equated that kind of algorithm. I know what the other algorithms are, but that particular one to the keywords, and getting somebody types in Star Trek. Well, somewhere down that list, you might show up if that's one of your keywords. Not at the top, even if it's the first word, but you know what I'm saying? It's one of those things that helps traffic, and he was talking about increasing traffic by crazy percentages, now 5-10% by adding certain words. He mentioned by adding not porn, just because the word porn was in it, increased traffic. At least for what did he call it? He called it something else, not traffic.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, incidents or something like that, like things where people where it pegged his page.
Right.
So it's kind of like these little tricks in the algorithm to get people, not to get them to like the page or anything like that, but to get it noticed possibly and go, what's that? I'm looking for example, I want to go play airsoft, but I want to play Star Trek style airsoft. And I type that in, and all of a sudden, for some reason, your page comes up because Star Trek is one of the words, and randomly I go, that's interesting, and click on it. There's a lot of people in the world. I see why that could work.
Yeah.
And you're not cheating. As long as you're interested in it, or he said something that you have a vested interest in it, or somebody, like if you're linking or you're referencing other entities, as long as you're associated with them or have a vested interest in them, it's like ethical. So it's kind of like the game to play.
Yeah.
But he knows a lot of stuff. I like when he starts talking tech. It's really good to listen to.
Yeah. Yeah. He's good when it comes to that. For sure.
2 cups of coffee already, Professor? Shit, I haven't even had one. I'm still finishing the wine from last night.
I'm sober. I was pretty good, but
already?
I know. Sober and don't even feel hungover. So it's good. I don't like being hungover. I don't think I ever want to go through a hangover again.
I think I've had 2 in my entire life. and I remember them vividly, which is what you're not supposed to. I remember the pain. I remember that I couldn't get anybody to fill in for my job, and I had to go in. I was the sound guy at a club. I was
Oh,
so hungover, and honestly, if I didn't show up, the band could not play unless they found somebody in the audience who's like, hey, have you ever run one of these? You know, because the owner wasn't there. I called 3 people. They're like, nah. And I was like, oh my God, I've never felt this bad. Went in. That was the first time I tried Red Bull. I felt so shitty. And the bartender was like, try one of these. I'm like, no, I hate that. I don't want that. I tried it. It worked. It kept me alive for the night. But I hated it. I don't drink those. Yeah, no, and that was one of 2, and I remember bad. But luckily I kind of know my limits. If I get too messed up, I say, hey guys, gotta go to sleep. No, some people just have to go until they hit the floor.
yeah.
You know. Although I did that one time with CCDV on your stream. We did.
Yeah.
We kept going drink. I can't remember what. Maybe it wasn't the 4th. He didn't like the 4th. It was something like that in March or something like that where we were doing shot for shot. It was time when I hit the ground.
Yeah.
Man, no, those days are behind. Now it's wine. You can't drink too much wine, and well, I guess you could. I haven't done it yet. Still trying. New Year's. Yep.
Physical media. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Landa.
Physical media.
Physical
I
media.
see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I I I like digital because it's convenient, but I understand
Yeah.
why to have the physical media. I totally understand why, because of things like what was that one horror game? Oh, I can't remember it. It came out and then they revoked it from the store, and there was only like one way to download it. I can't remember. It was like a Kojima game before he did Metal Gear. I think it was. Anyway, I don't remember. I don't. Maybe I'm totally messing that up. But it was a game that came out that was like a horror game that they put on, and it was. I think it was free, and apparently it was pretty cool. I looked at it for a while, didn't like it, took it out, but you can keep it in the library, but it still shows up in the library, but it won't download. You can't download it, and all the articles say that they were like, no, you can't download it, and that's the deal. For some kind of corporate, reason.
Yeah.
So physical media prevents that, as long as you have the physical media that can be accessed with a device that can't lock it out, like a PC. Because if you still have the physical media for a PlayStation or an Xbox or something like that, they could still, if it connects to the internet at all, could tell it not to work. On a PC, you have a billion workarounds for that.
Mm-hmm.
But physical media is, particularly movies and things like that. Who has a DVD collection anymore? Everybody's Blu-ray or digital. I still have DVDs. I still get DVDs. I still get CDs.
Same
I
here.
still get CDs as physical media.
Well, there's some obscure titles that are only on DVD that you can't get on a Blu-ray or a ultra high def Blu-ray.
Sure, because they have an advance. They basically published them on DVD and
No,
said
no, yeah,
that's it for this because
yeah,
it's published on DVD and it's like, oh, you want to go to Blu-ray, it's going to cost this much. You expect this much return, and they're like, no, we're done. Like everybody who has this is going to just get this on DVD. It's out on DVD. It's still going to be out on DVD. It's always going to be out on DVD. We don't
yeah,
need to advance it. The only problem would be the fall of a DVD player, which won't happen in our lifetimes probably because you can still get 8-track players if you look for them. Cassette players are a dime a dozen still. VHSs you can still buy. DVDs. Yeah, everything's going digital, but there's still physical media around, and that's not going to go away at least for 10 years, I would say. And there's still, like I said, about 8-tracks. Collectors still have 8-tracks. They have them in vintage condition at vintage prices, but you can buy an 8-track deck if you want one to feel nostalgic or just to say you have it. And you can buy 8-track tapes. They're around. They're not all in landfills.
Nina's watching something weird on the tube. Dark
What is
web,
that?
dark web mystery box gone wrong from the dark web. Scary things. You okay, Nina?
She's about to be scared.
My back. I'm not feeling it's good. Hammer, it's not.
Careful. The cat was playing with that bag.
Yeah, they like doing that. Like if the bag doesn't like what.
Bag
Hey,
is
Professor, are you still in chat there? Are you going to work today? Or do you have to work today?
Well, imagine most places are closed.
Yeah, well, they had a snow day and he had to go in. He had to go to the library. I guess it's kind of like a grocery store. Shouldn't you have already gotten your books for the snow day? But yeah, they made him go in. No, they are closed. Excellent. Good. We'll have a good day off, my friend.
No, all government offices are closed today.
Yep.
That means no work for you. So you could hang out. Jeff, Professor Benny Specs, get up there. Get up there for a little bit. I'm not saying you have to. Just drop in for a little bit. Hang with us. Come on, Professor Brady Specs.
Does he have the link?
Yeah, he has the link. I linked it to
Okay.
his Twitter DM. Bird, and maybe possibly if Mom would like to tell a story, that would be. I'd love to hear a Mama Pray story.
Right now, she's making Sassy's breakfast and bringing my breakfast over. Maybe a little later, I'll
Okay.
ask her.
Cool, that'd be great.
Damn. That story just it touched my heart, man. I'm messing with you. Come on. Lighten the mood, guys. It's a new year. Come on. Rawr.
Yeah,
Hooray!
I'm happy that it's the new year.
Yeah, I'm ecstatic. Oh, all right, Professor. Well, then just listen in. Come in and join us if you want. Take care of yourself.
Allergies still bothering you? Dang. Sorry to hear that, Professor Manufacturer. Do you take anything for your allergies? I normally take some type of over the counter allergy pill.
We use like Benadryl or something.
No, stuff like it is from Walgreens. It's just a
Benadryl
normal
pills.
counter stuff.
Okay, he does not. All right. Yeah,
Your doctor can prescribe you something.
yeah. Well, that's the same thing. He doesn't like the way it makes him feel. I get it. I know exactly how he feels about that. They do kind of, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, but they change the way you just feel. It's not good or bad. It's just different.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's like physical or mental, but I don't like them either, and I just kind of fight through it rather than take stuff. Well, other than wine, you know. But
Yeah.
no, as far seriously, as far as allergies, things like that, you get in the seasons, it dries out. You get a drier nose and pollen and stuff like that. I just usually just force through it. People with severe allergies, that's different. If it's severe, you have to take something, you know. Um, but yeah, just if it's just an irritant, it's kind of like a
Mhm.
cold. You just push through it. I hear you, Professor.
Hey, Nina's making a pot of coffee. Make 12 cups because I'm gonna want probably one or two. I'm gonna actually drink coffee.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
coffee. Yeah, I drink
Hey,
coffee.
hey, Bill. When
Yeah.
is the last time you slept?
Besides the little nap I had
Yeah.
yesterday,
Oh, okay.
I slept yesterday.
I'm just making sure you're okay, because no, that's no, that sounds perfectly fine. That's the way I sleep. So,
Yeah.
because I know you go on these. Sometimes you get psyched and you go on like a long one.
Yeah.
Just making sure you're okay, pal.
Well, I'm definitely gonna be around for bed life later.
Yeah.
Somehow I'm gonna make sure I'm awake for that.
Well, 2 cups of coffee ought to do
Yeah.
it.
Take a nap in between, Bill.
Yeah, I will. I will.
Take a nap before you have a cup of coffee, though,
Yeah.
and then drink 2 cups of coffee.
I don't know. I will be coming up here in about 30 minutes.
Professor, yes, I plan to do bed life today. I'm aiming for 4 p.m. Eastern, but we'll see if things go.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bird. The other day you were broadcasting. I had never done that before, where you had the address on your screen to watch along with you.
Oh yeah,
On
I
the,
do that every weekend.
I didn't know that. I'd never tried that before. It was great. It was so cool to like be able to actually see. I see why that happens, and you have to do that. But it was cool to be able to like watch it and then also see the dialogue. That was neat, man. I didn't
Well,
know you did that.
Glad
all
you
the
liked
time.
it. I got to do a
I
video
did.
to show more people how to do that. I know they've
Yeah.
asked, and I've been slow on doing it. I'm sorry.
No, I was the first time I'd seen it done, and I just was like, huh, and I typed it in, and there it was. It's cool. It's cool because I
I
have my
am still
my
subscribed to you
tablet and my phone, so I can see both the screens. You know, that was fun.
Happily, I am still subscribed to you. That's a good thing. It's a plus. And you said you experienced the loss. On my end, it still shows that you have 2.5K.
Hey, Bill,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
Oh, the subscribers again on here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm, you know,
I had been up to 2.55K, but now I'm down to 2.50K.
oh,
I'm just happy I'm above 2,500. Otherwise, we'd have to do another 2,500 stream, and that would be pretty demoralizing.
yeah.
To pass 2,500 for the second time.
That's a nice schedule, Professor. Yeah. Oh. Thumbs down.
What's the sound?
Hmm. That's quaint. Thank you for adding to the service for the channel.
Yeah. What is Bird? Did you have a movie pick for Cinema Saturday?
Yeah, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
No,
No.
this Saturday is Die Hard 2
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
Love it. Great.
because we're still kind of tomorrow is still kind of close enough to Christmas that we'll do Die Hard 2, and then sometime once it gets to summer, we'll do Die Hard 3 because that's a summer movie.
Yeah.
That's why it's very important to get through Die Hard 2 in
Die Hard
Christmas
2,
time.
Chief O'Brien.
When do you consider summer to start? In May or June?
Honestly, for me, as soon as it gets hot out.
Well,
So it could be May. It's probably June.
yeah, but how's it April? Is April warm for you?
Not around here. I mean, April, is usually 50,
Yeah.
60 degrees. It depends. I'd say once I have to put the air on, or maybe not. Maybe once we start getting consistent 80s out, it's summer. Although, I mean, I'd love to do Die Hard on a really hot day, but
Oh, yeah, LDG.
I can't plan that far ahead. So we'll figure probably for June or something. We'll do Die Hard. Yeah.
You just missed it. I was promoting you earlier, actually. Much earlier with Bill
Yeah,
talking about the waiting room
that's
and
right.
how it's a resource. So kudos, man.
Uh, Is Project Prometheus launching sometime in this year? Is it getting under? Well, I guess technically it's all, since the idea is there. It's technically
Be right back, guys.
Yeah,
All right.
so, absolutely, Bert. Yeah. Everything will be better with Project Prometheus. What are the limitations? Is there any limitations to Project Prometheus LDD? Just ask.
No, it's a geometrically progressive program that can outwit its own. Haven't you seen Tron? Jeez, man.
Seen Tron.
It's the MCP, pal. I
Yeah.
programmed you. Since then, I've gotten 3,415 times smarter. It's like, oh, shit. I think it's a great, great concept. I mean, I remember listening to what he was talking about with it, and it made sense. It made sense. It made sense. It seems like a great concept. I'd love to see it in action. Why not?
Darth Astor.
Hey,
Good
Darth,
morning.
what's up, man?
Happy New Year, brother. Happy New Year. You've made it to 2021. Congratulations.
Darth Hasdar.
Ooh, the coffee's brewing and it smells good.
Well, I don't know, Professor. I just think the concept is intriguing. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he needs. If he needs a team, he'll ask for one, I assume. But the concept is intriguing to me. That's all. I like the word intriguing. I'm going to keep saying intriguing the rest of the chat.
I think the team he needs is a team of code writers.
That's intriguing, Bill.
Who speaks code and writes code exponentially fast.
I think he's smart enough to do it. I do. I don't know what you guys are talking. I mean, the guy, you guys all look to him for computer knowledge and stuff.
I want to write code. I want to write code and write software, but I don't have the I don't have the inlet or the education for it right now. I don't know. It seems like it take a while to learn.
Yeah, I mean, there's crash courses and things like that, but you'll never get the.
Well, I wish I was a prodigy and could just understand the language of writing code.
Well, I mean, it is a journey that you have to commit to, and it's baby steps. It's one of those things. One brick built into another brick. All those things that they tell you, but it's true. You have to form a base in the most unemployable. It won't even mean anything. It's basically a class.
Yeah.
And then you have to do another and another and another, and you build on it, and it takes time, and you just have to practice it and just keep. I mean, that's one of these things that school is good for. This is not something you take a crash course and just go out in the world, because all the little side steps that people, aren't taught in the schools and things like that are things you learn by doing it. But in order to have that basis, you have to have that, basically the foundation. And to go out and make the mistakes, or know people that already have, to say, oh, no, don't do it like this, do it like that. It's again a social network, not a visual network, not things that people like him would know a workaround.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do that if you want to. It's perfectly viable. It wouldn't take you that long if you committed to it.
Yeah.
But it's not buy the package from the community college and get your certificate and be good at it kind of thing. That would be your basic foundation to start learning. Or you can do it like a lot of other people do it and just learn by yourself. And that works too.
Yeah.
If you're committed. Just like your weight training. If you're committed, you know,
I
you're
am.
gonna have friends helping. I know you are. You're gonna have friends helping you, and you don't need to go and pay a gym or pay an instructor. You're gonna have friends helping you, and you're gonna do it because you want to do it and you're committed. If you need
Yeah.
help, you'll ask for help. You know, you got this, man. And just like you can do that if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
You can do anything. Except maybe be an astronaut. Okay, I know that one. Well, okay, let's not throw that out the window, but still, it's unlikely.
No, but maybe
Well,
one.
same for all of us. It's unlikely. It's unlikely
Yeah.
we'll get chosen to be in the space program, but it's not out of the question. It's mostly out of the question. Deal
Yeah.
with it, but it's not out of the question, and you can still dream. So man, you can do and what the goals that you set. The first rule that I know it's a rule and that sucks, but they teach you is goals must be attainable.
Yeah.
You can dream, that's a dream. Goals must be attainable. It's the first rule of making one. And your goals are attainable, man. And they're not and easily if you commit. You know
No.
it, Bill.
I just, it's always fun to prove. You set yourself up to.
Yeah, but that's what I'm telling you is don't
You
set
actually
yourself
go
up.
through, do it.
Don't set yourself up for something that is beyond the goal. That's what I was telling you about. Start with walking.
Yep.
Don't go for military runs. That's why I was harassing CCDV about. It's like, dude, you're not gonna take Bill on basic training your first day. It seems like he's eager to like train you like that, and it's like, look, just be honest and go, okay, let's go for a walk.
Yeah.
You don't have to do a jog. You don't have to accelerate your heart rate. Just get your body going. Go for a walk. Do it little step by step, man. That's an attainable goal. Once you're comfortable with that, set another attainable goal. Don't set a goal that's like, well, I got to be running 5 miles a day in 2 weeks, or else nothing. That's not an attainable goal. Make them little ones. Get to those goals. Make them so you can accomplish them. You don't have to put them out of reach. Put a goal that's in reach and go for that thing. And then once you hit that, you're going to be inspired and go like, well, man, if I can do that, and then you set the next one. Make sure it's in reach though. Don't set them out
Yeah.
of bounds, man. You're nobody's Superman, you know. And then just go for it, man. You got this. You got the movie. You got the stream. You got your fitness. I mean, you these are all attainable things you can do, and all you have to do is do it and put your mind to it. But make your goals attainable. Don't shoot for the moon in the first. Like when you're like I was talking to you about the movie.
Yeah.
Make some screw ups. Don't go for the movie right out. Make some screw ups. Make a whole bunch of them. Learn from your mistakes. And eventually you're going to come up with something awesome. And you will. I know you will. All you have to do is do it, and you will do it.
I wish I had. I made some films in like 1991 with a camcorder. Me and a group of buddies. We wanted to be filmmakers, and we were centering around one genre for the horror genre, and we made some ridiculous B movies, but we had fun doing it. I mean, I actually filmed the car chase. I filmed the car chase.
Really?
I was in my car and my friend was in his car. I was in my '81 Toyota Corolla, and he was in his Hyundai, and we were chasing each other around on the neighborhood, and we filmed it.
Ah,
Yeah.
Bill, is there any way you could share that to the community in any way? Is there any way you could do that? That I think everybody would love to see that.
Well, there's. It depends on if I can find the videotape. It's on VHS, and my younger brother was the last one to have it.
You should track that down because I think that's awesome. And you should have it for your own reference, honestly.
I know.
Just to be like, like, man, if I could do that then, look at what I can do now with, especially with technology now. You can do that with your phone, I
Yeah.
mean, oh, that would be such a treat.
I even had a.
Anyway,
I
yeah.
even edited a. I even went because I was in '91 and '92. I was in video production, and the community college had a good setup of things, and I edited my own commercial, and I used Metallica music in my commercial for it. So it exists. It's on a VHS tape somewhere. I don't, my brother.
I still have my stuff from school doing radio commercials. We had so much fun doing them because they were all comedy based. There was no if you're suffering from. We didn't do that. We did all funny stuff like parodies, things like that, and the instructors loved it because they were like, man, everybody takes like these things so seriously, and they try to do like a dire insurance commercial, like what would happen to you.
Yeah.
That's really fun to do. And we're doing stuff like we made up a product called Crack-A-Cola. When you can't, why go to your street pharmacist when you can get Crack-A-Cola? This was in the 90s.
Yeah.
and the teachers were just beside themselves, like, holy crap, that's awesome. Like, the content's great, you guys are running the boards real good, so you do what you want. We had some fun. We did a couple of good ones. Bond auto conversions was another one about the traffic on the beltway here. Like oil slick dispensers, come to Bond auto conversions was the thing we came up with. Come around and take a look at some of our shits. That's strategic tactical homing missiles or something. We just had fun with the whole thing, and they loved it. That we were having fun, and it was a great learning experience because we bonded so well with our instructors, as opposed to some people that are like, they just want to go, when am I going to be a producer, and where's the money going to come in, and things like that. We were just having fun learning the technology. That's the first thing that you have to do, is that you're going to use that as your medium. And again, mentioning LEG, if you're going to learn this kind of stuff as your medium, you have to learn the technology behind it that runs it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're playing a video game, you know what system it's on, don't you? Well, all right, and then take that and expand in the larger expanse with using a digital audio workstation or video editor. Is you have to actually know them really intimately in order to do what you're doing. Now, on the other end of it, Bill, where I was going with that before, was like Vance, Major Owens, and people like that, who can do something and make the content, like you're talking about, the writing and the passion for the story with an iPhone.
Yep.
And you can get a $2 editing program and splice, do split the videos together and things like that, and come up with a good product too. You don't have to have the whole editing and software suite and dissolve and everything like that. It's nice.
Yeah.
It gives a better end product, but for start product, you don't have to go all out like that. You can really do it with your phone. And a little bit of knowledge, as we talked about before, with different angles and things like that to make it interesting. You can totally do it with your phone. Half the people who look at the way that a lot of people look that use their phone. A lot of people have cams. Most people have cams, but some people just use a phone or tablet or their computer cam. They look fine. Between lighting, focus, you can do it with most minimal equipment, and as long as you said, you're writing and you feel good about it. Doesn't matter if I think it's good or anybody thinks it's good. If you like it, if you're like, this is the story I want to tell the story, man. Do it. I'm excited. Don't rush it though.
Yeah.
I am excited to see what you come up with, man. I love independent content like that. And that's why I go off about all the Star Trek independent films, that some sponsors, some not, some in a garage, some with the full set. And I love them all. They're so much better than what I've been seeing the quote unquote pros come out with. And that's just a passion. And yeah, they got the equipment, but they didn't start with it. Nobody does. Start with your passion, man. Do it, Bill. I can't wait to see what you come up with. I'm really excited. When's yours coming out, Bird?
My Star Trek fan film?
Well, yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
I don't have one in production.
Okay,
or
you're talking to the right guy. So, no, I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just trying to get Bill motivated because I think that he's got passion for it, and I think he'll come out with something that would be cool to watch, see, and he'll enjoy doing it.
Absolutely.
And it won't be a waste of time. It just because you feel like maybe I'm just doing this for fun, you're gonna learn from it.
It's not spent well if it's wasted, right?
Right. But you're gonna learn from it, so that's not a waste.
No.
Even if nothing comes of it, it's not a waste, man. Go for this, dude. I really want to promote you doing this. I have no way of promoting you other than trying to motivate you. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm sorry I'm laboring the point, but I really want you to do it so badly because I think that you have the passion for it.
I do. Really do.
All right, well, let's get started. No, right now. No, come on, not right now. I'm a little sauced.
No, ideas are flying in my head here. So I technically am getting started.
Okay, well, so Bill, here's the new thing for 2021. I'm gonna harass you all the time about this. I'm gonna ask you questions about it. I will offer you advice if you ask for it. And I want to see you do this thing.
Oh,
you don't have to do it this year. It doesn't have to be done this year. You have to get started with it. You have a lot of other things to do. You don't try to do it this year. You can start doing shorts and stuff. Don't try to get your finished product out because you're starting, You're going to make those mistakes real quick. You're going to come out with something that's badass next year.
Yeah.
That's when you're going to do it. You're going to have the software down. You're going to have the filmmaking down. You're going to have your script rewritten 3 times by you. And you're going to have a final product next year. This year, you're going to learn the stuff and you're going to do a hell of a job writing your ideas, rewriting them. That might actually be your hardest thing. All right, maybe 2 years. Yeah. Seriously, think about a final project. But it doesn't mean you can't do other stuff in the middle. Come on, man. A couple fun commercials for fake products or something like that.
Right.
I came up with a great product called the plate pillow. It's a plate pillow, man. So if you're gonna drop a plate, you put this pillow down first, and the plate doesn't shatter. It's the plate pillow. sold exclusively on Jedi Bill's channel. $39.99. But wait, there's more. You can get two for $87.99. It's the plate pillow, the only pillow that will catch your plate when you drop it right on the pillow. Some idiot would buy that somewhere. You know that? I mean, that's
I know. The coffee is ready. The coffee is ready.
Hey, anybody listening, you can have that. I come up with these stupid ideas all the time. Somebody's going to market that and make $1 million off it. Just give me 10,000, I'll be happy. Oh yeah, no, I doubt it, JP's. That's disgusting, but I doubt you invented that. What is that, Professor?
I'm going to serve Nina coffee. We need JP's. You want to come? You want to join the stream? I gotta get Nina her coffee.
Yes. Don't forget the scones.
The scones. Oh,
Yeah.
no, wait,
Damn it.
don't.
You better have the scones.
We don't have
Scones
any
are
of
out.
that. We don't have any of that. Sorry, just don't. Oh no. All right, JP. Enjoy your snow. It must be really cold there. I better go get Nina her tea. So, Bird and Dave.
And Captain Track just finally went live.
Oh,
Brilliant.
well, huh. Imagine that.
Okay, we can direct traffic over there.
Is that what you want to do? You started the stream, pal. Although I did make a promise, didn't I? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, his power was out. He had a power failure.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, is he where that winter storm is hitting? Oh, no, he's in Kansas. Oh, I think it is actually, isn't it? Huh. Hope it stays on. Okay. Well, Bill?
Yeah. I'm trying to get. There we go. I'm gonna get
You gonna
Nina.
go over? Bill?
Yeah.
Are you gonna go over to Trek?
Yeah.
Okay, because you've streamed quite a long time, and I've been with you the whole time. I'm gonna stay with you if you want to stay, but I'm just saying.
No, I'm gonna send people over there.
Okay, I'll see you over there then, pal.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. I'm gonna run over and see what's up with
There's
Trek.
There's
And
a
I
link.
thank you.
Yeah.
I thank you, Bill. Always a pleasure, my friend. You have the coolest stream, and we're gonna. Well, you're going to do this great project. I'm gonna totally be a pain in the ass the entire year to you about it. Although I'll try not to be too annoying, okay?
All right.
But I really have faith in you. I think you're gonna get it done, pal. All right, I'll see you over there.
Okay. Bert, we'll see you. We'll see you over there.
Take care. Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay. Everybody, Happy New Year. See you over at Captain Trek's Morning Brew. We'll see you there.